Howdy folks, it's DIECAST here again, and welcome back to Sprint Cars Road to Knoxville. So, after a dismal first two races of the season, we're going to go ahead and jump in, hopefully, our third race very soon. Let's go ahead and take care of our drivers and see what they do. That is another A-main win. Heck yeah. Heat 1, and look at that, another A-main win. Okay, finally, it is our time to go racing. We're going to Turnpike 42. I'm really unfamiliar with this track. Let's go ahead and check how the setups are. Do they change from track to track? Yes, they do. So we're going to try the wing angle and see how that goes. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try... If we would have put the wing angle the other way, that would be loose, right? So let's just keep it at the 16 degrees. It's been working. The weight... We're gonna try that. Let's go front to rear. Let's move this like this and do it like that. Let's see how that works. And we'll go ahead and accept the changes to it and keep digging. Whoa! I can safely say I've never raced here before. What in the name is this racetrack? Turnpike 42. This place looks insane, bro. Holy cow. This place looks like Bristol. What in the world? I have never raced here before. This place looks insane, dude. I do not remember this racetrack. This place looks absolutely insane, dude. Car's a little bit oversteering, unfortunately. We might want to adjust the weight. Wow. That was a very fast race car. Nearly 3 seconds faster. So we're going to go back on that weight adjustment. And let's see, we're going to put that... Let's flop it the other way and see how it handles in the heat. That way we can kind of get a decent idea of how these cars really handle. I'm really not sure what most of this stuff does because it doesn't tell you. And that's the problem. Alright, here we go. 8 laps around Turnpike 42, and I'm not really confident of how our race car is going to handle. This looks like an extremely fast racetrack. This is a new track as well, and I'm... Oh, yep, and we're around. Wrong way. Oh, no. Well, so in other words, are we racing for the B main, or something like that? Because we are absolutely... Oh, big hit there, but... We're completely out of contention for this one, unfortunately. It's our first go-around, so this yet could be a third straight tough race for us, and I'm just not too happy about it. I just can't gain anything on him, man. Just try overdriving the corner, and it still won't do anything. Like, I got the best engine you can get in the game, and it's still not turning. It's still not having speed. It's a shame. Oh, we got a big wreck there. Is that going to be our transfer spot up to 6th? No! Barely hold on to it. Do we transfer? I think it's 6th place. I do think it is. I think we're going to transfer. Yes! Wow, someone wrecks on the final lap. We get our transfer spot. Wow. But definitely, we're going to tune on the race car for tonight's main event. And we got to try something, man. I don't know what we could try. Speed and engine braking of the car. I don't think that's the problem. I really don't. Tire pressure, traction. You know, if we go with higher tire pressure, let's try that. Let's try a high tire pressure setup. Let's see what that does. Let's see what that does. Oh, you want to come over? Okay, we'll do that. Hopefully it runs good. Hopefully. You know, my thinking with the tire pressure is, generally when it's lower, I believe the car's faster, but it has less grip. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but I'm going to try it and see what it does. If it can just give me a little bit of traction, maybe we can get a little good speed off the corners. I feel like we're slipping a little bit. I feel like the tires are just not gripping to the racetrack, and it's just kind of slipping. on corner exit. Ooh, big hit there. Oh, Nelly. Another big hit. Come on, come on, come on. If we can just get the car pointed. Oh, this car is absolutely it is insane to hold on to. Trying to keep the car pointed and yet keep it, you know, straight at the same time. The car just wants to spin out so easily. Nah, the inside line's definitely not the groove. It's definitely the middle. You want to run up there when everyone else is running, but when you do that, someone else undercuts you, they're going to bump you up into the wall, so you kind of want to run with they are not. Oh, goodness, big wreck there. Oh, Nelly. Oh, we're in it. We're in it. Oh, no. Yep, a lot of damage on the car. It should have thrown a track hazard, but it didn't. And once again, we find ourselves in a situation where we're on the outside looking in. Trying to undercut, blend into the middle groove, but you see how it's like right here we're slipping. It's like it just stays at 73 and it's turning. It's like it's just spinning its tires. Okay, that was my bad. But it's like it's just, you know, slipping the tires. So he pulls the slide job. I feel like it's not getting traction. Like right here, I feel like it's just slipping. And then now it picks up traction and it floors it. I feel like that's a huge aspect maybe we're losing time on. But we got a 30-lap race here. I mean, we are not even halfway. We're just over a quarter into this event. This is going to be a crazy event. No question, crazy. What is this? Turnpike 42. Oh, big hit. Oh, no. Get on the brakes. Get on the brakes. Oh, goodness. Yep. And now we're on the apron, and that's a legal lap. So there goes our entire race there, because now we're going to be... Wait, maybe we're saved. Oh, my goodness. What kind of restart is that? Wow. Sends us straight into the fence, so I don't think we're black flagged. I think that caution came out at the perfect time. So if you go down to the concrete or whatnot, you will get a illegal lap. That is considered out of bounds. Maybe we'll get a few extra track hazards. We are still a lap down. Wow. We didn't just go park this in the garage, and believe it or not, guys, we were actually running down the leader. Believe it or not. We're running down the leader. This is insane. Trying to get a good launch. Back up the corner a little bit. Back. Oh, little contact. I don't want to wreck him, man. I don't want to. He's a leader, but trying to get around him. There we go. Get our lap back. We can just hold on to it. Oh, he's going to do the crossover. Oh, track hazard. Are you kidding me? Oh, are you kidding me? We didn't get our lap back, I don't think. I don't think we got our lap back, guys. I don't think so. Wow. If we did not get that, oh my god, that was literally like half a car length away from fighting back and getting the lead lap and being able to possibly contend. Yep. I don't think we got it, guys. So literally half a car length away from getting the lap back with the caution. Yep. That close. That freaking close to having possibly a top 10 run. It's disappointing. But what we can do is just rally around, finish 13th, come away with a bad points day, but 30-something cars entered tonight. To be in the top 15, that is a good thing. Just shows you how close we were to making it. I mean, literally half a sprint car, man. Half a sprint car away from fighting all the way to the tail end of the longest line, running down the leader during a green flag period, and... you know, it just happens that way. 13th. Could have had a top 10, man. We needed half a car length. That close. I mean, literally, we were side by side in the caution flue. If we were just half a car length further ahead, we would have gotten our lap back, and we probably would have got a top 10 tonight. We absolutely had an extremely fast car, and it was plagued by poor track position, but, you know, sometimes that just happens. I'll take the 6,000, and we move on to the next race. Awesome, so we're going to be straight back into the sprint car. We're going to go ahead and skip practice. This is Knoxville. We're going to Knoxville. This is going to be fun. I never raced here before, but we're going to go ahead and get the wing adjusted just in case. Hopefully it's a good racetrack. Tire pressure. I felt like that helped. I felt like the tire pressure adjustment really helped, so we're going to roll with it again. I'm going to try it. See how that goes. Wait. You know, I'm going to try that again. And see how... we'll go right to left. Let's see how that works. We're going to accept an exit. Hopefully this builds a pretty fast race car. But the first 3 races, or more specifically the first two were just terrible. The third race, we proved we have speed. At some of these tracks, we are more than capable of winning. But when it comes to the first 2 races at Williams Grove, they were terrible. And definitely a pretty poor outing for our first lap around Knoxville. We're going to have to earn it in Heat 2. Here we go. And this almost looks like a clay surface racetrack, to be honest. Here we go. Knoxville, sprint cars. Try to see if we can pull out some type of top 5, top 6, and then transfer to the the A main and get some points. You know, we are points racing. This is an entirely new track for us. I've never raced here, I don't believe. It's going to be very different. And it's a little bit more banking, I feel, than, you know, what the first track. But as you can see, we're already spinning out again, so that is unfortunate. That's not looking good. And that's pretty much going to be a guaranteed B main. Barely brushed the wall. And I noticed the front straightaway, the start-finish line is kind of like... entering turns number 1 rather than in the middle, which is kind of interesting, kind of like how Talladega works. So we're going to the B main. Let's check our repair. Only a $60 engine repair. I guess we got to put some duct tape on it. Anything we can tune on it. Let's see. We're gonna try a little bit of a front travel adjustment. See if that will help anything. And let's jump right into the B main. Here we go, 17 laps in the B main. We're going to have to make the top 4, I believe, to transfer. And this is going to be all or nothing. We cannot afford to miss the feature. We need the points. And this is going to be a knockdown drag out. But luckily, these are the slowest cars of the bunch. These are the ones who didn't make it in the heats, as we're going to bump and spin out. Well, there goes all that momentum. We got to get back on track before we get a black flag. And, oh, big wreck 4 cars. 1 barrel rolling. This should be a track hazard. Or at least it needs to be one. Oh, there we go. Got 2 spots there, but we're still not in it yet. I feel like this is a homestead dirt track almost. You can kind of notice they're running up against that wall. And the way the banking is, you can kind of run against the wall, and it's... you know, it's kind of controllable, which is very fun. It makes you feel like Kyle Larson or someone up against that outside banking, and these cars are so much slower than us. Wow. We're already up to 6th place, guys. But yeah, definitely the outside, it is working. You know, oh! See, right there, we jumped over the cushion there, and that's when the car kind of, I wouldn't say bottomed out or anything, but it kind of started rattling. And almost went around on us. But yeah, that's the trouble running the outside. When you hop the cushion, when you hop over the groove, the car will get kind of back end loose and spin around. That is the problem with these race cars. But yeah, definitely, this is an interesting groove style racetrack. It's not so much the middle groove, it's the outside groove. You got to really run right against the wall if you want to find some good speed. Oop, the inside lane is really loose. It's really slick. Would not recommend it. Yeah, the outside arc is the fastest way around Knoxville. Trying to get a run on him. Oh, Nelly, beating and banging. Only lap 8 out of 17. Huge run as he's going to hit the wall. Slide job into the corner. Kick the throttle, kick the throttle. Don't let him cross over. Oh, he tries it, but we're going to clear him. There we go. Halfway is waved. And just look at the ground we gain on these cats when we are able to run the outside line and run it without contact. We are able to gain a ton of time. Yeah, I feel like the inside is not packed in, or it's just really loose, really slick. There's not much dirt to kind of like dig in with. The outside, though, I mean, it is straight pay dirt, bro. Absolutely, straight pay dirt. We are digging hard and getting to second place right now. The leader, he's not doing too well. And like I mentioned earlier, these are the slowest cars in the field. Could we possibly sneak out a first place here? We have probably the fastest car in this race. And that'd be huge to get a B-main win. I'll take it. Just a matter of running that outside line, not hopping the cushion, not going too low and spinning out. No time to waste, though. Try to keep digging. We got some lap traffic up here, which is going to, bottleneck everything, and everybody's going to get woed up, and we might be able to steal some positions. So they're going too wide up here. Oh, yep, the leader's having to navigate lap down traffic. Very frustrating for them. We're going to scoot on by that cat. Big run into one. Oh, a little bit of a contact on the wall, slowing us down. Kick the throttle, kick the throttle. Ooh, fishtailing off the wall. Lap 14 coming to lap 15. We got to make this move. Got to make the move, man. Got to go for it. We got some battling for the lead right now. Come on, we have the opportunity. It's right there. Go for it. There we go. We hit the wall. It didn't get us really loose. It actually helped the car turn, and now we have big momentum to get around to second place, and now we are heating up the leader with only 2 laps to go. Old car's going to get real loose there. Ooh, big bobble by the leader. If you can just kind of like plant your right rear against that wall, it will help it turn, and then you can take all that momentum and send it straight into the next corner. Jesus Christ, oh, we're in the wall. This is like Chicagoland, man. I'm going for it. Come on, come on. Not going to be enough. Is it to the line? Wow. Holy cow, huge wreck at the end. The lap traffic dude slows them up. Wow. We absolutely stole that B-main there. Holy cow, that was crazy. Let's go ahead and repair the car after that one. Yeah, we had some contact at the end. I sent it in there, man. And I seen that lap down guy kind of brake check. And the leader brake checked, and I just went on by and somehow won that. That was awesome. Alright, folks, here we go. 25 laps around Knoxville. This is going to be insane. So remember, the outside groove is pay dirt. That's where you want to run your tires, right against that cushion. That gives you the momentum off the corner. You can wall bang a little bit. You can kind of put the right rear corner on the wall and it'll help it turn. But if you push it too much, it gets loose. It starts hitting off the wall, and that's a big problem. Surprisingly enough, we can just maintain this race pace. We should be able to get at least a top 7. I think that's a very respectable position. If we can keep this pace up, that's the big key. AI, when they bump each other, they slow themselves down, and that's the key, man. That is the pay dirt. That's when you get around them rather easily, but you got to keep digging, man. Up to 8th. You can kind of see how the car chatters when we're really close against the wall. That's kind of like the dirt being built up. It's kind of like a pile of dirt, and when you run through it, the car, it's going over, not packed in compact dirt. It's basically going over an ant mound, so to speak, how it's soft and brittle, compared to a driveway that's packed in and it's really, really flat. That's kind of how the comparison might be, but 25 laps, we're on lap 13, so we're halfway through the race. More beating and banging up here with the leaders. Or not really leaders, more or less mid-packers. We tried. 11th is where we're going to finish. We're going to have to block a little bit. Ooh, in the wall there. Oh, this could be bad. Yep, he's going to pull the crossover. Can we beat him back to the line? Barely. Barely beat him back to the line. Whew. Once again, opportunity to have a great finish and, slip through our fingers. But at least we got a decent amount of money for the A-main, and we'll move on to the next race. Alright, folks, that's going to be the end of this episode. We'll go ahead and check the standings before we call it. And we are... Oh boy. So we're 15th in the standings, 138 points. The leader is 210. But we're 138 points in. So we're literally mid-pack. We got to find a way to keep improving on our finishing results, and I think we can do it. There's a lot of racing left. You know, we're only on week 13, a lot of racing left, and it'll be interesting to see how this season plays out. With all that being said, thank you all so much for watching the video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you never miss any of my new content. Hope you're having a great one, and DIECAST Buffet signing off.